Hi. I appreciate your comment. So, Miss Southern Brown-Eyed Girl says, I don't agree with the note. She was considered a high-power woman with a lot of poise. She would have took control. I have always thought him also. If you remember, he hit her with a bat. And if you're not sure what she's referring to, then go ahead and click on her comment box, hit view comment, and it'll take you to the original video. Girlfriend, I hear you. 100%. When I tell you I had that same exact mindset for years, I mean like beginning of going into this case up until literally weeks, maybe a couple of months ago. That ransom note, it never sat right with me either. And you're right, Patsy definitely had that high-powered woman of poise energy, so it would definitely make sense for her to take control. And with the Burke theory, I do remember the bat, and I remember hearing about it and reading about it and thinking, yep, that's it. It all seemed to fit into place that way. But here's where things started to shift for me. The head injury. The fracture in JonBenet's skull was way bigger and way more severe than what someone like Burke and his size at the time could have realistically caused, even with a bat. Some forensic experts have even said that the force was much more consistent with something much heavier than a ball bat. And the autopsy report results actually show that that specific blow came after something else had already happened to her skull area. That specific detail does tend to get overlooked quite a bit. But let's go back to the ransom note. Some of the statements in that ransom note are copied and pasted from movies and crime thrillers. It's almost as if somebody was staging a scene to tell some kind of story. And the timing that night, once I really sat down and mapped it out, the Ramseys were accounted for in ways that made my old theory start to fall apart. And I'm actually going to be touching on these things in another video. Now listen, please do not think that I am saying that your point is invalid, because remember, I believed that same theory this whole entire time until recent. And anything is possible until the case is solved, until someone is in custody, confirmed to have done it, and charged with the crime. But I will say that when I did take time to step back and look at the whole case from another angle, it opened up possibilities that, quite honestly, were even more unsettling than the theories that I had had before. But anyway, I look forward to talking about several different things in the near future and other videos and such. Again, I appreciate your comment, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.